Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you check out mygreengear.com. Link will be in the description box. I cannot wait for this new merch to hit the store. Now, of course, what's everybody talking about? The unfortunate situation last night in the Monday Night Football game, Bills versus the Bengals. One of the Bills' defensive backs tackled a Bengals tight end. Looked pretty routine. Hit him up high. The Cincinnati tight end kind of hit him in the chest area. Tackled him. They go down. The Hamlin for the Bills, he pops right back up immediately, and then he collapses. He falls back, hitting his head on the ground. They perform CPR right there on the field. They get his heartbeat back, and they stabilize him and ship him off to a nearby hospital via ambulance. Ambulance came out on the field and everything. There's nothing new. We've seen ambulances come out on the field before this year. It's routine for players to get carted off of the field. Helmet to helmet hits are common. But again, this tackle didn't look extra vicious. It wasn't extremely hard. It's not like the tight end caught the ball and turned around and just got blasted by a DB. We've all seen those hits. We all like those hits. If you're a football fan, you love to see someone get blown up legally. If it's legal, destroy them. That's what football fans like to see. That's why it's the overwhelming majority of football fans are men, because we like violence. So the kid gets hit, or he tackles him, he passes out or collapses, whatever, and they take him away. And then they suspended. There's a lot of milling around. You don't know what's going to happen. Are they going to suspend the game? Are they not? And they eventually end up suspending the game. Of course, you wish that kid well. You don't want to see anybody get hurt. But here's why I have a problem. Number one, you have people who are coming out saying that this could be related to a vaccine. He was, by all accounts, he was vaccinated. He was poked. He's young, in the best shape of his life, and he collapses and goes into cardiac arrest on the field. That's the official word from the Bills. He went into cardiac arrest on the field. So people are coming out saying it could be related to the poke. And you have people coming out saying that that's sick and it's terrible, and how can you say that? It's a conspiracy theory or far right winger. Well, you can't discount it. You can't not acknowledge it, because we've seen a lot of people who are, by all accounts, are healthy or young or both, and they collapse and die, or collapse and lose consciousness. They got poked. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm not saying this dude got poked and that's what made him collapse, but it could be. You can't ignore all this evidence. You can't ignore all of these other instances where seemingly healthy people are passing out, but they all have one thing in common. They got the poke. You can't discount it. You can't ignore it. It's a real fact. Now, the other day, Tucker Carlson came out with some information, direct quotes from the director of the CDC. People who have gotten the poke are 4 times more likely to get hospitalized and have a severe illness or die. 4 times more likely than somebody who didn't get poked and who got the sweet and sour sniffles and recovered. What do they call it? Herd something? Herd immunity. They were laughing at that. 1.5, 2 years ago, they're laughing at that. Herd immunity. Yeah, how ridiculous, you poor people. They were laughing at that shit. But now they're coming out saying, yeah, if you get the sweet and sour sniffles and fight it off naturally, you're much more better equipped to fight it again and not even get it again than if you take this experimental jungle juice we want to put in your arm. They're saying that. Now, where I have another problem, is the way this was handled. Okay? A guy gets hurt very badly on the field. We've seen guys take hits that make you turn away from the TV. Their mothers were watching that game and they probably started crying and worrying about the health of their child. Are they dead? We've seen vicious hits in the NFL. Defenseless receivers Whether it's a legal hit or illegal hit, we've seen some doozies. That hit that, who is it? I think it was Vernon Davis, 2012-2013 NFC Championship game against the Sea Bitches of the Northwest. That hit from Cam Chancellor changed Vernon Davis's career. That hit that Joe Montana took from the Giants, it was at 1990. Ray Lewis hits. Go on YouTube right now, NFL hits. You're going to see some shit that you can't watch anymore. I can't. Turn it off. Turn it off. So that happens all the time. What do they do when that happens? They cart them off the field. You see, just what happened last night. The players get together. They all kneel. Some of them kneel down. They pray. They take them off the field. And then what do? They continue the game. Brett Favre. Remember he played that game? Was it against the Raiders? I can't remember, but his dad died. He went out there and had a career game. There's a former 49er named Marquise Goodwin. I don't know who he's playing for now. His baby died the day before that game that he played in. His infant son died. He laced him up and played. Favre's dad died. He laced him up and played. Many other players have lost family members, have lost spouses, have lost children, and they laced them up and they played. What I don't like about that is that they suspended the game. You should have gotten that young man off the field. Bengals, you ready? Bills, you ready? Let's go. Finish the game. What about the people who paid their money to sit in that cold-ass weather and watch that game? Now they got to go home. They're going to be reimbursed. What did you do to the schedule now? It's the second to the last game of the season. I'm not trying to be, I'm not even going to say that. Because if you don't know, I'm not going to explain it to you. You could have done both things. You could have taken care of that young man, got him off the field, and finished the game. What does that mean now? Is this a new NFL? We know it's been changed. We know you don't see any of the hits and stuff like you used to see. Receivers over the middle, quarterbacks getting fucked up. You sneeze on a quarterback now, that's 15 yards and a $20,000 fine. Was this a new weakened, pussified NFL? Like, what's the problem? Get your ass out there and play. You guys talk about, we're alpha males and all this shit. Well, get your ass out there and alpha. And I'm sure a lot of the players did want to continue playing. Why would you not? He didn't die on the field, did he? Well, I guess technically he did. But they brought him back. Get him off the field and continue the game. That's why I had a problem. I don't understand why they did not continue playing the game. Why not? How many NFL players have had their buddies fucked up on the field? I remember, what was that Detroit Lions player who got paralyzed on the field. Paralyzed. They finished the game. But why now? Why? Is the NFL scared? Are they scared to be persecuted? Oh, you continue the game. And then, so what? The fuck, man? If I was a Bills or a Bengals fan, I'd be pissed. I'm ready to watch this game. This has playoff implications. Why did you not continue? Quarterbacks, they get hurt. They bring in a backup. You think that doesn't change the course of the game? They continue to play. Why not last night? I don't know. You tell me. Am I being an asshole? I don't care. That's what I think. That's what I feel. They should have continued the game. Yes, that man is hurt. Yes, they're worried about him. Thoughts and prayers and all that shit. But they should have finished the game. And I don't know why they didn't. And what's his name? Skip Bayless. Him and Shannon Sharp. I can't stand either one of them. They're a match made in heaven. You got Shannon Sharp, the perennial victim. Everything's racist. Woe is me. And then you got Skip Bayless, the perennial white savior. Let me tell you how much I like black folks and how much I agree with you. Black Lives Matter. Perfect. But Skip Bayless came out right after and he was like, yeah, man, that young man is hurting everything, but why if they suspend the game, how's that going to work? Same thing I just said. Playoff implications. You're going to push it back. It's the second to last game of the season. These are real questions. Why can't you ask them? Ask them. It's football. People get hurt. That's why they got pads on. That man got hurt real bad, but he got hurt. Get him off the field. Continue the game. That was a bitch move by the NFL. They should have continued the game. Now, looks like the young man's going to make it. They restored his vitals are back to normal. He's been intubated, meaning they put the tube down his throat so the machines can breathe for him. So he's not out of the woods yet. But hopefully he'll recover. But did the Pope have something to do with it? Have perfectly healthy, extremely healthy young men collapse out of nowhere before? Of course. But never have we lived in a time like this. Never have we lived when every entity we know in our life is pushing us to take something. Never. You've never seen the government get together with all these companies and coordinate with Hollywood so we can give every American a box of vegetables. They've never coordinated to give every American a set of workout gear and tennis shoes and sweatpants. Get healthy, America. We've never seen them do that. And we never will. But we did see them do everything they could to get everybody to take the Pope. We'll give you this, we'll give you that, a year this, a year that, donuts, french fries, hamburgers. We'll give you all this money. Just take it, please. Now, what does desperation do to you? Ladies, what does it do to the moisture level in your clam when a guy begs you, please give me some, please go out with me, please, please, please. Dry it up. That's what they did to us. Please take it, please, please, please take it. Yesterday when I was doing my live, Jericho Green at locals.com, every Monday, Major Monday, I came across a picture of Mayor Googly Eyes. No, that's not on her birth certificate. Mayor Splinter? No. The Sloth from Ice Age? No. Lori Foote something. The mayor of Chicago, America's shooting range. There's a picture of her with money, and it's spelled out, get vaxxed. Please, just take it. Please. So never have we lived in a time like this. Could that Pope have caused this to happen to this young man? Let's see. Let me know what you think. I'll see you in the comment section. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and MyGreenGear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.